What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Now, guys, Meg Thee Stallion has been taking a lot of L's as of late. Number one, she got unfollowed by like Ciara, Rihanna, Beyonce. I don't know what the hell Meg Thee Stallion is doing, but she has a lot of personal problems, okay? Like a tremendous amount. Then on top of that, her issues with Carl Crawford. We already know about the Tory Lane situation and, other stuff going on with Meg Thee Stallion. There's always some drama with her. Now, this just came out. She was on this show. It was called the new season of Legendary. I've never watched this trash ass show before, by the way. And it's some kind of voguing competition. And for the last two seasons, Meg Thee Stallion was on there. Now she's being replaced by Keke Palmer, right? Now, while she's on the TV screen lying about the whole Gayle King thing and getting exposed by DJ Academics every day and making enemies left and right, she's also losing this opportunity, which I'm sure would have brought her a certain amount of financial compensation. And I want to kind of talk to people, especially when, and this is coming from a guy who's engaged in the bullshit, right? To keep your mind on your financial goals. And I'm going to tell you what I see typically happen, especially on the social media when you're going back and forth with people. And, when you have a lot of drama and a lot of issues, even if it may not be your fault, sometimes it blocks your situation with other entities. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with her upsetting Rihanna or upsetting Beyonce, and then she got blocked and dropped from that, like she got dropped from other things. But when you don't know how to, keep friends and these things, opportunities like this can fall from your lap. And that's one thing I've noticed even in the social media business for years. I was in the black YouTube beef sector, and I would go back and forth with this and that. And, I was missing a lot of opportunities for even sponsorships. And once I cleaned that up and kind of started focusing more on the content at hand, cleaning up my delivery, maturing in the process, now we have more opportunities than ever. I get brand deals offered to me every day. And it's up to me to say, well, you know what? I'll take it or I don't want to take it. Because now I'm operating in what I'm trying to do. And not only that, for you people out there, if you're being successful, let me tell you something. Always somebody's going to try to come and say something about you. If you're on your job, you're doing a good job. If you are doing very well in the industry, you're going to have these people having these sidebar conversations, some good and some bad. It's going to happen. But I think the number one thing that we can learn from all of this is to keep focused on the job at hand. All right? Getting drunk, arguing, talking shit like Meg be doing, going back and forth with people on Twitter. Folks don't want to see that on their brand sometimes. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people, you can do that, but folks don't want to see that. And even if you are right, I've really had to realize it's a way to handle everything in life. It really is. And so when you don't handle things in the right way, you make enemies, you get your dusty ass replaced. And this is just so important. A lot of times when we're young, and I'm gonna tell you this, because when I was young, I was a decent kid, but getting through to me, I was like Missouri, the show me state. You had to show me. And let me tell you what happened. Life showed me. I could have got so much further if I would have shut my mouth. If everything that I saw that pissed me off, if I would have just shut my mouth. If I didn't have to always, give my opinion on everything, if I would have just sometimes shut my mouth, or I would have said it in the right way, But when you're stupid and dumb, you think you know everything. And that's what Meg Thee Stallion is going through right now. She thinks she knows everything. Nobody can tell her anything. And let me just say you this, right? Women are more likely to get away with this than black men are. So I want you guys to understand, when you talk a lot of shit, and even if you feel offended or not, and you don't have nothing back, you pay a bigger price. You see? You get blackballed out of everything. So you really got to be careful, us as men, how we attack things. And we have to really think about what we're saying before we say it. Because that is how you lose opportunities. It happens in a nonchalant way. Oh yeah, you apply for a job or you, oh yeah, you know what, we're not going to renew your contract this year for whatever reason, budget cuts, whatever. And then everybody else is still there but you. And you sitting there, well, why I ain't get there? And then you can look back at what happened. And this is all that Meg Thee Stallion is doing. Taking L's, losing opportunities, beefing with people, tarnishing her image. And what people are looking at is when they look at her, not even the videos and the rap music, because they don't care about that. You're talking about, what you're going to do to a dude in the bedroom. They don't care, right? They're looking at what you can do. But they look at the fact that you have a problem getting along with big people. Okay, well then that indicates to us you are not going to be a good fit for what you do. And the last thing that you ever want to be labeled as is a person who is not a team player. A person who is an asshole. I don't care how liberal the world is. Nobody in the world wants to work with a bona fide asshole. Assholes ruin their careers. Like right now, hate to say it, and I'm a 49ers fan. My boy Deebo Samuel is pushing for a trade to get out of San Francisco. He's in a really good position. I know he'll want a contract extension, but I'm going to tell you what's going to happen to him. He's going to mess around and get his ass traded to the Jets, and then they have nowhere to throw him the ball. He's going to have an underperforming season, and stats is going to suffer, and then that'll be the only time he'll get the money, and the next thing you know, he'll be out the league. Just by being an asshole. Not understanding how the game works. Now, I understand the Niners can be a little shady sometimes, but I'm just being real. Just being real. People don't want to work with people who are considered problems. Because folks start telling on you, man, like, oh yeah, don't deal with that person. That person don't know that person's a problem. They'll put up with it. Terrell Owens was like that in sports. Great athlete. Brought a lot to the table. Asshole in the locker room. Got to get you out of here. And that's all that's going on with Meg Thee Stallion. Can't work with nobody. Then can't nobody want to. Now you're taking these L's. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junkie. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.